All right. Look. Gang stalking jobs. 5 urgent openings. Apply now. Gang stalking jobs. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Gangs jobs. Stalker jobs. Gang stalking positions. Open. Apply. Full-time, part-time, plus benefits. Hey, we know. You get all kinds of gift cards. And 16 to $35 an hour for this one. We found 10 gang stalking jobs. Awesome. Choose the work amount. I want full-time. Weekday, weekend. Let's see. I have work. I'll work on the weekday. I like doing. I'll do day and night because I'm desperate. Choose your experience. I have none at all. Confirm or change the city of state. Continue. Fill it. Yeah. Okay. Receive daily job alerts and offers from jobdiagnosis.com and our partners. Wow, man. It's just straight in your face, all right? Straight in your face. All right, let me try another one here. Let's see. Stalker jobs. Stalker jobs in the United States. Leave us your email and we'll send you any stalker jobs in the United States. Yes, they are serious. One thousand 1,053 stalker jobs in the United States found. Smartest way to hire. Drivers, look. Uber, okay? Uber. It's not a coincidence that Uber is connected to stalking. Math, part-time, bartender, maintenance, social. Let me go back to did I do this one? Gang stalking jobs. See, here we go. Drive with Uber. Coincidence that it's connected to it? Not at all. Jobs, ganging. Same job rapido. Okay, so I clicked on that one. Jobs, ganging. No. Jobs near you. No experience required. On-call jobs. Now look, I'm typing in gang stalking jobs, so it's gonna connect anything that's about stalking and gangs. Local jobs for local heroes. Jobs near you. Stalking jobs. Why the hell? Gang stalking is torture funded through entitlements. Gang stalking is torture funded through entitlements and government jobs. Government-sponsored harassment program. Lifelong official torture must be stopped. It will be. Bikers of America. What is organized stalking? Gangs employment. Gang stalking jobs. Jobs of ganging. So, I mean, you can make anywhere between 16 to 35 hours plus an hour, depending on how good you are. You know, if you're good at your job. I have an interesting story today. But I wanted to actually put my email in and see what they come back with. Posted jobs, Uber. So when I went to the park today, I'll tell you, hold on, let me, okay, here's another one. Gang stalking. Hiring 24 to 45 hours an hour. Apply in seconds. Gang stalking positions available. Hire now. Apply today. Internship, seasonal types, full-time jobs. Yeah, you know, it's pretty it's just pretty obvious. Okay. Now, when I went to the park today, me and my wife and my dog, we went in the park, you know, the usual one they go to. All right, so here's the deal. I'll do a little diagram for you. So as we were walking down the path, right? Just draw the path, and then there's another path. It's like an intersection, right? And you go all the way down. So you have to basically walk in this direction. And there's a building over here. So let's see, let me do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a baby. Okay, an infant. I mean a minor. All right. So here's where me and my wife come in through this way. This is the baseball field over here. And so we walk down this way, right? As soon as I get right here, I see from a distance people, right? See them over there. So we walk around and we head up this way. And when I'm getting closer, I can see, so I start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the left. 1, 2, 3 on the right. One person is sitting down and has maybe a 4-year-old with them, right? Now for the people that don't know, if your videos have minors in them, well, they can strike you down, your channel. Same reason why my neighbor over there, when I was recording the one time, and I even said it beforehand, I'm like, Watch, they'll bring out the baby because they know I'm recording. And then, don't you know, at the end of the video, he brings the baby out. Basically hover over the shoulder, like holding it up in the air. And it's the guy that I don't even remember seeing him. He didn't move in there. I think he was seemed like he was the owner. Seemed like a straight white guy, and they're all Russians. She has the kid like this, and so I turned the camera away. So don't you know? Okay, and of course I didn't bring my phone with me. It's because I'm walking the dog and I got coffee in my hand, and hold on, this is gonna make a lot of noise. Oh, never mind, it's just a notification. So look, it's about as obvious as being on the internet straight up saying gang stalking jobs. So I will apply. I'm dying to see what they say. So anyway, as I'm getting closer to walking up here, now see, this is the intersection. I'm walking up here, okay, and I'm staring dead at them, all of them, just staring at them, because here's the deal: they are pussies, straight up, okay, pussies. Next time, guys, can you send some tough-looking people that will actually look at you instead of looking at their phone? Okay, we're walking up more and more. I'm getting closer and closer, and I'm staring at every one of them. And I come up to them, like, hey, what's up, man? And he's like, huh. The guy on the left, the first guy, said something to me. Everybody else was like this. Okay? I'm walking through, right? You guys are stalking me. Aren't you supposed to make me feel uncomfortable? I mean, isn't that the goal? What happens is this. When you show these people that you know that they're only people, and you're not afraid of these clowns, they lose all that positive energy that they think that they're going to gather from you because you're supposed to walk like this, like, oh my God, there's 7 people. Oh, honey, come on, hurry up, let's go. We gotta hurry up, move. Bowie, shh, don't do anything. When you rob them of their energy that they're trying to rob you from, it's such a great feeling. I understand why the demonic side would enjoy stealing your energy, because when you steal their energy and it backfires on them, I'm telling you, it's like a blessing. It's like really, but yet, you're crazy, man. This doesn't happen. You think gangster? Come on, man. You're out of your mind. Yeah, I'm out of my mind. Not at all. Not at all. These people, okay, 7 and a baby, 7 and a toddler, or a minor. These 7 men, grown men, zombified, looking at their phone. So I walk by those 3 over there. I mean 4. It was 4. Because it was 4 on each side, basically. But it was 3 and a minor. So I look at all of them as I'm, just walking by. None of them want to look at you. Because after I said, hey, what's up, to the first one, hey, what's up? And then I look at the ones on the right. I'm just looking back and forth at them like, they can't look at you. It must be protocol. It has. Prove me wrong, leader. Okay, prove me wrong. Show me the people that will actually look at you, the ones that aren't afraid. Okay, how about if you bring it on, bring the ones that are supposed to be big tough guys, intimidating. Okay, can you do that for me, please? Thanks. As I walk by I'm stretching my neck, looking at. They will not look at you. They refuse to do it. Pussies. Okay. Now, as we travel through, yeah, as we travel this away, and we're going up, and I'm looking back, I'm going up, I'm still looking. They just, once I got up there, here and around there, they left. But when I got here, okay, when we came in here, I seen with my eyes, like, honey, they're waiting for us. What was the goal? Was the goal to get us to turn around, or to get us to walk with our head down and be afraid? I mean, obviously that's what the goal is, to do that, but it doesn't work. Because these are just regular other human beings with lost souls. And when I walk by them, I can't help but to feel sorry for you guys. I really do. I feel sorry for you guys. Because here you are, literally, a gang stalking. A gang, right? Because it took about 12 minutes to walk up there. So they were stationed. They were... I'm just wondering, did they come in 7 different cars? Or did they all hop in a minivan and get there at once? I'm just, maybe I'll find out when I apply for this gang stalking job. And I'll get back to you guys and let you know how it works out. I'll show you the email, whatever they say. But how do they travel? So I feel sorry for you guys. I feel pity for you guys. And when we went to Walmart, I recorded, right? When I first pulled up, here's a guy to the left. Here's a guy to a woman to the right. Everybody just does this. I don't know. Just when you go like that, like, and they're still like, because you have your own eyes, right? Even if you're looking down, your peripheral vision, you see something like, it's a natural instinct, like, to look over. No. Poker face. Poker face. I guess that's a requirement to have a poker face. So I walked and I recorded the guy. And he's looking at me. He gave me a pretty tough look. He did look up. I'll give him that. 20 minutes later, we come out. He's still there. Now, the reason I didn't put the video up, because it was only it was a minute long. I didn't have much anything else. And also, when I came out and I'm looking at him through his rearview mirror behind him as I'm walking by, and I put the cart back, he's like, You got a problem? I'm like, no, sir. I don't have any problem, sir. Nothing at all. And I put the cart back. And then I'm like, here's my chance. Here's my opportunity. I walked over to the passenger side. And I'm like, what's up with you, man? Look, he looked at me just funny. And I said, what's going on? I mean, it's either one or the other. You're either being stalked or you're a stalker. He's like, oh, no, 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 no. I'm like, you know, you ever hear of gang stalking? Of course not. No, no. I said, well, if you want, you can look at my YouTube channel, Robin's Hood, right? And there's like 18,000 subscribers or whatnot. He's just dwindling away. But anyway, I said, go in there, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I said that their goal is basically, because as I'm looking, I see, because he has his window down, I see like just like stuff, almost as if he was living in his vehicle. I immediately started to feel sympathy for the guy. He didn't acknowledge anything about gang stalking, right? But he's sitting there, and he had a problem because I was looking at him. He didn't like it because he's like, "What are you doing? Taking pictures of me?" I'm like, "No, I'm not taking pictures of you," because I wasn't. I was recording him. I wasn't taking pictures of him. But see, that's what they do. They do. Trust me, I walked right by the woman in Philly that did the old as I'm behind her and pushes the button, I can see it. So then I'm thinking, okay, wait a minute. I'm thinking as I'm talking to him, like, well, maybe he's actually that's why I said you're either a gang stalker or you're being stalked yourself. It's either one or the other, because you're either the gang stalker, number one. Number two, you're either just another day in the life targeting individual gang stalking and organized harassment. Number one, you're either the stalker. Number two, you're either being stalked and you don't know it, or number three, you're being stalked and you know it. Okay? They're the only three options in the world right now. So when I seen all the stuff in his truck, is like a smaller SUV, like a Ford Bronco or something like that. I seen all the stuff in the back, and I'm thinking, wait a minute, maybe the guy had an attitude because he's being stalked and he's homeless. Because that's kind of what I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. But when I mentioned being homeless, he didn't say anything about it. When I mentioned being stalked, said nothing about it. When I said being a stalker, no. Okay, hey, if you say so. But my point to all this is this. These people are following us, the leaders. They are lost. Okay, these are the lost sheep. It's our responsibility to talk to them and say something to them. That's why having this channel at this time, it's a blessing, because I can at least refer them to the channel and then check it out. And the more obvious they get, well, they might be on camera, and they can just go to my video and check. They can see themselves in the video if they want. But I truly do think it's our responsibility, if we're in that situation, if not the driving part, because if you're driving, you can't really say anything to them because they're driving too. But if you're in a situation and you know damn well what they are, because they make themselves very obvious. I guess the handler tells them to be obvious, and but then some of them are trying not to be obvious, but because you know the tactics, it's quite obvious. But for instance, as we're going to the park, driving through the little turnway there, so of course the car stopped waiting for us to go, and then it goes, okay, gotcha. And then it slows down, really slow. And then he starts to pull over to the side. So I just go around him, and then he's coming up. So then I slow down, and I put my blinkers on. And I act like, where are we going? Oh, which way is it? This way? That way? Yeah, two can play at this game. Like I said, two can play at this game. I can do all the tactics too, and but I'm not tied in. I don't have to do anything except for just breathe. That's it. All I gotta do is breathe for free, and I'll have some handler telling me what to do, telling me certain tactics to pull. So when we go up and drive, he's behind me, and I'm like, oh, whatever. So I go park. We get out, get my dog. They keep going around the bend to the bottom, the circle part, you know, where they like to circle you. So he pulls straight facing the baseball field. So, you know, we walk and we go down. Oh, well, I'll do another diagram for you. Let's just say, okay, here's the circle. And there's the grass, and there's the car parked right here. That's, you know, whatever. So there's the circle. They park right here all the time, I'm telling you. They face this way, the baseball field's that way. So they park here. It's a kid and his girlfriend, I suppose. You guys know who it is. The leader. So they're right here. And they're probably in the 20s. They're kids. They just are. They're like early, late 20s, somewhere around there. So as we're walking, I just keep, here's the grass and the trees. And I just keep walking straight behind so they can see me walking closer and closer to their vehicle. And I just go on the side right there. Just walk right by them. Look at them. They refuse to look. It's so damn obvious. When you refuse to look. What's going on, guys? Are you scared of us? Like, what exactly is it that they told you about me? That I'm a murderer or something? Bottom line is this. These people, they are, for the most part, now I'm sure that because I'm egging you guys on, hey, come on, bring it on. Give me your most intimidating people that you have, okay? I want to see how bad and tough you guys really are. Because it's Satan, and he's behind the 8 ball. He's like, he's just so predictable. Like, God is not predictable, but Satan is so predictable. That's why it's so easy to just predict what the world is doing, their scripts, because Satan is so obvious. And it's like I literally feel sorry for him. You know, the spirit of Satan. It's like, you're so predictable, dude, and obvious as to what you're doing, and your tactics don't work. You can't put fear into my heart. The creator of the universe is the one that is protecting us. Okay? I'm sorry. I'm talking to Satan over there. Dumbass. The creator of the universe, of all things, is making us, okay? Making us the target. Why are we the target? Why is it that it's God's plan? It's not Satan's plan. It's God's plan. God's plan is to get these people to follow the leaders. And there's a reason for it, because they're the lost sheep. They're the ones that need to hear something that, who knows? I mean, how do you know? How do you know that if you say something or not, if they're going to adhere to it? And especially if you have a YouTube channel that you could just straight up refer them to. Instead of trying to explain everything to them, because it's 29 minutes and 48 seconds, I feel like I didn't explain much at all. So I can sit there and ramble on all day long. Maybe I will. Maybe that's what I will do. And then you'll hear like, they'll have an alert like, we gotta go. No, wait, hold on, wait, I'm not done yet. I just want to. No, we have to go. Trust us. We have to. Oh, sorry. We gotta go. I can't talk to my handler's calling. We got another job task to go. You're too much. That's me tormenting you when you guys are trying to torment us and it ain't working. That's how pathetic it is. So, I honestly do. I really feel sorry for you guys. Especially the ones in high places that think that, you think you're going to get away with it. It's just so ridiculous to think that. And to have all this knowledge of the Bible, too. It's sad, man. It's sad to be so spiritually blind. I don't even understand it. The Pharisees and Sadducees, they had so much, they're so knowledgeable with the scriptures, but yet so dumb, so blind. The lack of spiritual understanding and God in their heart is so obvious. Like gang stalking, straight up, in your face on the internet. It's not real, is it? We're at that point where they don't even care anymore because so many people are catching on to it. And then they have articles like people, I would read it, but people that, there's groups of people that are paranoid schizophrenics, the psychiatrists say, because they think people are staring at them, watching them, stalking them, paying attention to their every move. Yeah, you guys are. It's exactly what you are doing. And I just believe that this is his plan. Number one, to strengthen us. Because what do you guys do? All you do is make us freaking stronger. You actually help build our confidence because we know we're being watched at every moment. But at the same time, you guys are scared. You guys are scared. The majority of the guys, the people, the kids, the girls, whatever, they're fearful because the elite put that fear into them. They'll tell them everything bad about us and say we're horrible, terrible, whatever, criminals, but yet we're God's children. Us, we are. Yous are jealous of that. And again, I don't think that you guys can even understand what the pineal gland is when you're connected to God. Maybe to Satan, I don't know. Maybe you got power that way, but not with God. Not at all. You don't have